August 31st, 2014, 1:47 a.m. A photo uploads, then another, and another. Within minutes, the internet explodes. Private photos, intimate photos, photos never meant to be seen. Jennifer Lawrence, Kate Upton, Kirsten Dunst, dozens more. The biggest celebrity hack in history. But this wasn't about one hacker. This started years earlier with one man who discovered something, a door into everyone's phone. Not just celebrities, yours. He found a flaw in iCloud, Apple's secure cloud storage, and for 4 years, he walked through that door, into the private lives of anyone he wanted. Celebrities, athletes, politicians, regular people. He didn't use sophisticated malware. He didn't exploit some complex zero-day. He used a password reset button. And nobody noticed. For 4 years. Until one day in 2014, when he made one mistake, and the FBI came knocking. This is the story of Ryan Collins, the man who stole heaven and broke the internet. This is Unpatched. (2011), Pennsylvania. Ryan Collins, mid-30s, lives alone, works in IT. Nothing special, nothing remarkable. But Ryan has a hobby. He likes to find cracks, vulnerabilities in systems, ways in, back doors. Not to steal money, not to cause damage, to see things, private things. And one night, while exploring Apple's iCloud system, he discovers something big. The Find My iPhone feature, a tool designed to help people recover lost devices. But Ryan notices something interesting. When you try to reset a password, the system asks security questions. What's your mother's maiden name? What city were you born in? What's your pet's name? And here's the flaw. There's no limit. You can try forever. Thousands of attempts, millions, and the system never locks you out. Ryan stares at the screen. He's just found a door into every iPhone, every iCloud account, every private photo. Apple has over 300 million iCloud users, and Ryan can access any of them. He starts small, testing, random accounts, random people. It works every time. Security questions? Easy to guess, easy to research. Facebook tells you where you were born. Instagram shows your pets' names. Twitter mentions your high school. People put their entire lives online. And Ryan's very good at research. But testing on random people gets boring, so he upgrades his targets. Celebrities, actresses, models, athletes, musicians. People with something to hide. People with everything to lose. And for the next 4 years, Ryan Collins collects. Patiently, methodically, obsessively. He's not selling them, not sharing them, just taking them. Building his collection. Jennifer Lawrence, Kate Upton, Kirsten Dunst, Ariana Grande. Dozens more. Their most private moments, their intimate photos, things they thought were safe, things they thought were protected by Apple's security. They weren't. August 2014. Ryan's been doing this for 4 years. He has hundreds of accounts, thousands of photos, and he's not the only one. Other hackers have found the same flaw, the same door. They're trading tips, sharing methods, comparing collections. And someone gets greedy. August 31st, 2014. Someone, not Ryan, but someone like him, posts private celebrity photos online. Not just one, hundreds. The most private, intimate moments of dozens of celebrities. Within minutes, the internet explodes. Twitter, Reddit, 4chan, every forum, every site. The photos spread like wildfire, downloaded millions of times, reposted, shared, everywhere. Jennifer Lawrence calls it a sex crime, a violation, a theft. She's right. Other victims respond, some angry, some terrified, some humiliated. And Apple? Apple issues a statement. iCloud was not compromised. This was a targeted attack on user passwords and security questions. Technically true. iCloud wasn't hacked. But the flaw, the one that let hackers try unlimited password attempts, that was theirs. For 4 years, Apple left that door open and didn't notice, didn't care, until it became a PR disaster. The FBI launches an investigation, Operation Celebrity. Their mission? Find the hackers. And Ryan Collins? Ryan's still out there, still accessing accounts, still collecting. He thinks he's safe. He thinks he's invisible. He's wrong. The FBI has a problem. The photos came from anonymous forums, dark web, VPNs, proxies. Tracing them is like finding ghosts. But the FBI is patient. They analyze metadata, IP addresses, upload patterns. They find patterns, overlaps, connections. Multiple hackers accessed these accounts. Not just one person, a network. And slowly, carefully, they start identifying suspects. March 2016, nearly 2 years after the leak, the FBI is ready to move. They identify Ryan Collins, Pennsylvania, mid-30s, IT worker. They trace his activity, years of it, hundreds of hacked accounts. They have him. March 15, 2016, 6:32 a.m. FBI, search warrant. Open the door. 12 agents, full tactical gear. They seize everything. Computers, hard drives, external storage, and what they find is staggering. 600 victims. Not just celebrities, regular people, teachers, nurses, students, anyone. Over 50 celebrities. 4 years of systematic invasion. Ryan Collins is arrested. The man who stole heaven is going to prison. October 2016. Ryan Collins stands before a federal judge. The charges? 600 victims, 50 celebrities, 4 years of systematic invasion of privacy. The prosecution lays out his crimes. Every hacked account, every stolen photo, everything. Collins pleads guilty. No trial, no defense. He admits it all. The judge deliberates. Maximum sentence? 5 years federal prison. The sentence? 18 months. 18 months for 4 years of crimes, for 600 violated victims. Jennifer Lawrence in a statement, "It's not a scandal, it's a sex crime." She's right, but the law sees it as computer fraud. 18 months. That's what privacy violation is worth. Ryan Collins exploited a flaw in Apple's security. But the real question is, why did Apple leave that flaw open for 4 years? To understand the responsibility of tech companies and why your photos might still be vulnerable, I spoke with Dr. Elena Martinez, a cybersecurity expert specializing in cloud security. Because this wasn't just about one hacker. This was about a company that chose convenience over security, And it could happen again.
Dr. Martinez, I need to start here. Apple knew about this vulnerability for years. How did they let this happen?
A case study in corporate negligence. The Find My iPhone password reset flaw unlimited attempts with no lockout is security 101. Every system should have rate limiting. 3 failed attempts, 5 maximum, then lockout. This is basic. Apple's engineers had to know this was a vulnerability. But here's what happened. They prioritized user experience over security. They didn't want people locked out of their accounts if they forgot their password, so they made it easy. And in doing so, they made it easy for everyone, including hackers.
But we're talking about Apple, a trillion-dollar company. Privacy is a fundamental human right. That's their slogan. How do you preach privacy while leaving a door like this wide open?
Marketing versus reality. Apple's privacy messaging is strong. Their actual security? Mixed. They do some things extremely well: encryption, secure enclave, biometric security. But this flaw? It existed because fixing it would create customer service calls, frustrated users, negative reviews. So I believe they made a business decision. Accept the security risk to maintain convenience. And for 4 years they got away with it. Until they didn't. The flaw was only fixed after the fappening made headlines, after the damage was done, after 600 people had their privacy violated. That's not security leadership. That's damage control.
So let's talk about the victims. Ryan Collins got 18 months. 18 months for violating 600 people's privacy, stealing their intimate photos. Is that justice?
No. But our legal system wasn't built for this. The Computer Fraud and Abuse Act, the law he was charged under, was written in 1986, before smartphones, before cloud storage, before our entire lives lived in digital space. The law sees this as unauthorized access to a computer, not as what it actually is: systematic stalking, privacy violation, sexual harassment. If Ryan Collins had physically broken into 600 homes and stolen photos from their bedrooms, he'd get decades. But because he did it digitally, 18 months, the law hasn't caught up to the crime.
Okay, here's what everyone watching wants to know. Is my iCloud safe now? Did Apple fix this?
They fixed that specific flaw, yes. Unlimited password attempts, gone. Rate limiting was implemented within weeks of the fappening. But here's what keeps me up at night. How many other flaws exist that we don't know about? Apple has millions of lines of code, thousands of features, and security is always a trade-off with convenience. Every easy password reset feature, every quick access option, every seamless experience, those are all potential vulnerabilities. So is your iCloud safer than 2014? Yes. Is it completely secure? No cloud storage is. Ever.
So what do we do? Should people stop using iCloud? Stop taking private photos?
No, but be smart. First, enable two-factor authentication, not just security questions, actual two-factor with a device or authentication app. Second, assume anything you put in the cloud can potentially be accessed. Not saying it will be, but assume it's possible. Third, use strong, unique passwords for every account. Password managers help with this. Fourth, regularly review your security settings. Fifth, be skeptical of password reset emails or calls. Those are often phishing attempts. And finally, and this is crucial, demand better from tech companies. Apple only fixed this flaw when it became a PR disaster. Companies respond to pressure, make noise. Demand transparency about security flaws. Demand accountability when they fail.
Ryan Collins hacked 600 people, over 50 celebrities, their most private moments stolen. Now think about your phone, your photos, your messages, your emails. Your entire life is on that device, and it's backed up to the cloud. Apple, Google, Microsoft, Amazon. How many doors do they have open? How many flaws haven't been discovered yet? How many Ryan Collinses are out there right now, exploiting vulnerabilities companies haven't fixed? It's not a scandal, it's a sex crime. Jennifer Lawrence. Jennifer Lawrence was right. This wasn't about technology. This was about violation. Ryan Collins didn't steal data. He stole dignity. Your photos are on the cloud right now. Private moments, personal memories, things you'd never want anyone else to see. Are they safe? Safer than 2014. But safe? No cloud is ever completely secure. Ryan Collins is out of prison now, served his 18 months. He's free. But his victims? They'll never get their privacy back. Those photos are still out there, still circulating, forever. That's the real sentence. Enable two-factor authentication today. Review your cloud security now. Assume anything you upload can be accessed, because it can. This is Unpatched, where we expose the flaws companies don't want you to see. If you want to know what threatens you and how to protect yourself, subscribe now, because the next security flaw, it might be in your pocket right now. Hit subscribe, turn on notifications, because these threats don't wait, and neither should you.